As the department continues to address the challenge of quality in education in the new normal, we firmly believe that access to education is the first step to achieving bright future. As we close the gap and shift from access to quality, DepEd Cagayan de Oro's battle cry to these challenges is CDO: competence, dedication, optimism. The division's mantra, which is embedded in all programs, projects, and activities. These core values have transcended into the lives of the Cagayan learners as they endure the rigors of various learning modalities in school. Today, we shall bear witness to the success of these learners, which is the clear manifestation of such CDO influence. Competence, dedication, and optimism brought them to this point along with the support of their parents, teachers, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the virtual graduation of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, school year 2020-2021. May I request everyone to please stand for the singing of the national anthem, to be followed by our invocation through an audio-video presentation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alaw ng puso, sa libre mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiging, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit umukha, may lagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isak ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nabiligi, ang bituin na taraw na kailan pa may mabibilig. Lupa ng araw ng wala ipagsimpa, buhay na hik sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya na pagbay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Lord, let me be what you want me to be. Let me see all the gifts that you so lovingly blessed me with. Be with me when I'm alone, and when it seems that nothing just works out for me. When I'm down, when I'm lost, give me strength, give me hope.
Makagagahom daw mahigugmaon, ugis sa magbabaya, iyan napunan ho anas. Iman ha anlaw, Ag umawon day imo ho kinasing-kasing, taigpauma day imo sa pagpasalamat day hulangon ha panginahanglanon. Igpauma day daan imo sa agpanayon day, sa maayad ha kaginhawa, maayad ha kaglawa, maayad ha kagtima. Yan day daan agpanayon ha ipadiyo kay hu mga madaot, kahanlok daw kaguon, ikahid o kaikaw. Dagidagi sa pagtuo, daw pagsalig day hu mga kamatuoran no, hasikaw gayud permanente taghari, taliwada o pagtalig-uma daw pagkuyanap, o sunod-sunod daw nagkalain-lain hamatang o panghitabo, kagubot, kalisdanan, daw padaot. Ipaaha, ipagudam, daw ipaambit ho mga utawno doon ho banwa, nasod, daw tibuok kalibutan, sa gagaw, kahid-o, kalinaw, daw kaliguno. Taiyan man, timaan ho mga kahanggin, daw pasensya.
Lord, I offer my life to you. You can do what you want to do. Just come and fill my life, fill my darkness with your light.
وقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم آمين يا رب العالمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God our Father, we come to you in our need to ask your protection against the COVID-19 that has disturbed and even claimed lives. Give us the grace in this trying time to work for the good of all and to help those in need. We implore you to stop the spread of this virus and to save us from all our fears. We pray that you guide the people, especially those tasked to find a cure for this disease, and for us who are entrusted to take care of our children in the schools, in the classrooms. Though they cannot be allowed to go to the schools, we ask your protection and guidance, that we will still be able to deliver the learning that they need to have amidst this pandemic, believing that no one should be left behind in this our spiritual journey, for the good of our children and for the good of the country and for all the people in the world. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Lord, I know now what I want to do. I have found my strength when I came to you. You have sent me to help with my brothers and make them happy as you made me too. Lord, I know now what I want to do.
Our very own school principal, Candeline L. Kilit, will now formally open our 35th Grade 6 virtual graduation ceremony of Pedro, Oloy and Roa Senior Elementary School and present the candidates for graduation.
The virtual graduation is hereby declared in session. On behalf of the administration, faculty and staff, and students, I welcome all of you to this virtual graduation ceremony of school year 2020-2021. We would like to extend our felicitations to the grade 6 graduates and their families on this event. Dr. Jeremy L. Limbaco, CESO 5 Schools Division Superintendent of Cagayan de Oro City, I have the honor to present to you the 412 grade 6 who have satisfactorily completed the requirements for elementary level.
Good day to all of us, to Secretary Leonor Magtolis-Briones, Mayor Oscar Moreno, my co-teachers in DepEd Cagayan de Oro City, the school administrators, our parents, stakeholders, and most of all, our learners. Good day. Before I will make the confirmation, let me walk you back to our journey and the lessons we gained. School year 2020-2021 has been an entirely different school year, filled with extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, parents, and our learners in dealing and coping with the learning modalities to meet the most essential learning requirement. Despite the setbacks we have encountered during the onset of the pandemic, we persevered and continued armed with hope, courage, and determination. We had realizations along the way as we continued and believed in what we were doing. We complemented each other's talents and skills, drawn our strength, and worked collaboratively as mighty one. We have seen love and hope in action in all that we are doing and all that we continue to do. Indeed, we have perfectly embodied resiliency as we emerge much ready for any obstacles and challenges. With that, you have my greatest accolade. Congratulations, our learners. By the authority vested in me, and upon the recommendation of your school principal and teachers, that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum and complied the essential learning competencies prescribed by the Department of Education, I now confirm you as graduates of the elementary education for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations! You will now receive your certificates.
Thank you, Dr. Jeremy L. Limbaco, our Schools Division Superintendent for DepEd Division of Cagayan de Oro City. At this point, we will now present the certificates and showcase our graduates.
Presenting the graduates of Grade 6 Emerald: Jared M. Arbotante with honors, Earl John B. Bernales with honors, Kent Angelo and Diana with honors, Jake H. Dizan with honors, John Michael E. Ebiola with honors, Roland P. Ganzan, Jasper Kef B. Limbaco, Frank Terence R. Lucero with high honors, Karl Marx Ernest E. Magadan, Elton Jed M. Medina, Cedric Emmanuel O. Naponi with high honors, John Lee O. Oliveras with high honors, Carl Anthony V. Papolonias with honors, Riley E. Perez with high honors. Frank J. H. Kilaton with honors. Carl Albert A. Reyes. Chad Genesis Y. Sherda with high honors. John Mark G. Uba. Aaron Lawrence A. Villaruel. Gabriel Faith F. Arnaez with high honors. Mary Krisha A. Baco with honors. Princess Alexa G. Baldilovar. Trisha Yvonne P. Botanero with honors. Althea Claire Braille Y. Clarido with honors. Christine A. De La Rita with honors. Leslie B. Abiola with honors. Kiara Mariel Rian Elgo with high honors. Crystal May U. Labial with high honors. Cariz Mizin Emir Lim with high honors. Jasmine B. Luod. Juliana B. Luod. Andrea Kyla L. Mendoza with honors. Shahana Lay V. Mulawan with high honors. Leon T. Racaza. Maria Pashka R. Risoso with high honors. Reliza Vince Reyes. Isabella Marie B. Swan with honors. Rika Jane M. Tudayan with honors. Candice May A. Vistal with high honors. Shandy Celine Sophia A. Yap with honors. Congratulations, Grade 6 Emerald.
Grade 6 Diamond. Derrick John G. Akain. Raymond John B. Alipio. Ken Tyrone V. Kanke with honors. Venny John G. Codriga. I. Phil B. Edus. Ronin J. P. Hakalan. Earl Christian V. Labor. Joseph Howell G. Martir. JC James A. Mendez. Jake A. Omahas. J. Lord O. Paha. Raymark C. Paler. Brandon Kyle J. Kidet. James M. Rivera. Kurt Clavins B. Sumaya. J. Ryan B. Tampos with honors. Vince Dailan P. Teves. Remley R. Tiro. Eric James D. Wabe. Camille N. Alfanta with honors. Winston May J. Bakangoy. Leia D. Bambisa. Princess Bea C. Kaluyong with honors. Marian A. Carbonilla with honors. Gwen Amber Codriga. Alea Grace C. Damaula with honors. Cesar Jackie S. Katipunan. Jillian J. Madeloso. Angel Muntia. Jeneline Naranha. Perpetual Arsene Angel C. Kiring. Aimee T. Ripolo. Viancy Jen D. Sagon with honors. Bea B. Saholga. Angelica C. Talugo with honors. Shaina Uba. And Lizelle J. Whopper. Congratulations, Grade 6 Diamond.
Grade 6 Amethyst. Harold Akyatan. Jared S. Alforo. Mitch Gerald N. Babia. Matt Evan Q. Bitonio. John Christian P. Bibas. Jiho P. Busis. Jeffrey Cañete. Albert T. Conde. Lance Darrell B. De La Peña. Riniel Josh Q. Cabinge. Franz Albert Malhin. Paul Christian J. Manyangaon, Harvey John A. Paila, Jenry C. Ponce, Charlie V. Ramos, Raysville D. Ranido, Lebron James L. Ripole, Gabriel Angelo Tabasan with honors, John Rian A. Torres, David Dawood W. Tungal with honors, Javel Jr. V. Villar, Rainier B. Villarampa, Rishan May G. Abalde, Lizette Ayel D. Acorda, Carmela Balase, Princess Leona Marl E. Cabaluna, Marian A. Gallardo, Nina Chariz S. Cabingue with honors, Weden L. Lominda, LG May M. Pagaran, Kit Nicole S. Ponce, Stephanie B. Rosales, Crystal Hart C. Soria, Janara M. Sultan, Leslie B. Tanboa, Lakeisha Pam T. Yancha. Congratulations! Grade 6 Pearl, Christ Austin Abelia, Raekwon Gerald S. Abellanosa, Wendell L. Bagaipo, John Lloyd L. Bonghanoy, Wins Gabriel P. Katakutan, Cyrus Dave A. Dinero, Joshua Gutang, Gilbert P. Idhao, Cody Bryant O. Liao, Alray R. Leite, Chad Ken Z. Marte, Lawrence J. A. Monquerio, Lesnar John G. Radok, Renor Jr. B. Radok, Vince Real S. Salan, Ezekiel E. Villanueva, Louis Crins P. Wakan, Generals T. Abakahin, Karen May S. Baguio, Charmely M. Bakita, Rezel Ann B. Beronilia, Sarah Christine L. Binolhay, Clear Angel D. Botanero, Althea Bulan, April May C. Kalimbo, Erica L. Edos, Jonah Loyola, Sanima M. Maruhon, Johnny B. Y. Omongos, Gail I. Rementizo, Emery L. Sadicon, Lady May B. Texon. Congratulations!
Grade 6 Sapphire, Chester B. Abanyu, Richard Jr. B. Alpeche, Carl Lawrence C. Bacor, Kurt Cyril In Kahuti, Dave Gabriel D. Canastra, Charles B. Karupu, Jiboy B. Dakuku, Arts Angel L. Dalangin, Franz Dessel E. Stigomio, Stephen Carl L. Espineda, Shian Jel V. Jaka, Arjibrel B. Loyola with honors, Carlo E. Masuul, Judy Jr. B. Manatad, Paul Michael Orzales, Hendrik Adrien D. Payo, Vance Michael S. Rigualos, John Alex C. Reyes, Adrian D. Sakal, Joel Ember Ace R. Solo, Kobe James Eve Taburada, Van Trinidad, Carl Tristan Tumakay, Algie S. Zoreta, Nicole A. Baldo, Erica V. Batahoy, Lynn Holly B. Bisona, Mary Christine D. Budado, Joyce Rian C. Kanya, Jessipel B. Canupin, Van Mil V. Kappa, Justine T. Kairan, Aiza Sharona T. Checo with honors, Jasmine Ann R. Espinoza, Glyza G. Gallagher, Journey Bless Loyola with honors, Veronica V. Rivera, Chairi E. Sumampan, Francine R. Villa. Congratulations!
Grade 6 Onyx, Mark Agiton, Christopher Jas L. Bahade, Rochelle K. Bahaw, Ronel Jr. K. Bahaw, Melin D. Cabañas, Aaron James B. De La Vega, Calix Brian L. Edos, Roland Jr. A. Galia, Canon Sancho Leon C. Hala, Genesis E. Lagrosas, Lims Andre D. Loyola, Vince Michael O. Lura, Matt Andre V. Malikay Vanbot, Miguel Jaime A. Mangmang, Jomar T. Nambatak, Christian P. Pasukal, James Denver C. Pelong, Carlo L. Kitay, John Radi A. Radok, Kenford S. Ranan, Carlo S. Velasco, Andrew Chris E. Sulweta, Shaina J. Bonghanoy, Annie M. Dalay, Rian C. De La Cruz, Shaniel Q. Flores with honors, Shekinah Faith P. Flores, Crystal Kate R. Galay, Flory May S. Galieto, Lenny Jane S. Gumiling, Precious Sofia H. Hidalgo, Anne Margaret C. Lumingkit, Zaisa A. Medrano, Zaira May M. Navarro, Sarah Jane E. Paipa, Relsvit D. Radok, Audrey Jean A. Sarona with honors, Charmine S. Teodoro, Celeste May C. Uy with honors, Julie Rose D. Vallejo.
Grade 6 Aquamarine, Justine Antonio, Raul N. Asis Jr., John Smile Bacus, Junrich L. Cabana, Kian Jade Y. Cabañas, John Peter A. Cabanigan, Luke Timothy U. Cananga, Bruce Gabriel Cardenas, Christian J. A. Daaca, Eugene C. Dafuco, Adrian D. Dongalio, Sunny Boy T. Ed Palina, Clint Harvey S. Escalera, Jaymon L. Escobedo, Kent A. Espinosa, Giancarl S. Everesto, Nathan Marl S. Everesto, Dwayne Bless Garbo with honors, Jonathan B. Hamilano, Ethan J. C. Mercado, Jonard A. Molo, Joel R. Nagita Jr., Din Ryan C. Sahuga with honors, John Rainier C. Salar, Jed Gerald Tan, Ramon M. Tordanizo Jr., Jetro Al J. Villanueva, Chris William B. Yapak, Kenshi Angelica Joyce Ahento with honors, Velvet Rose Akido, Nicole Jean Bacus, Pauline B. Parsopia, Marjorie F. Candami, Jovel B. Castulo, Jane Destrel M. Mabaw, Colimir D. Mangubat with honors. Luisa M. Purisima. Mary Rose P. Tanhay. Precious Angeline M. Tinaha. Mira P. Tordaniso. Arian Pearl Ogbamin.
Grade 6 Ruby. Eugene V. Alfeche. Aljun R. Aquino. Nelson A. Arado. Gerson A. Arroyo. June Ryan C. Bailio. Andre J. Baha. Joshua A. Balbaboco. James Patrick D. Boyko. John Mark B. Cabanigan. Jerwin Claire D. Caparida. Keith Andre L. Chan. Jovric Fel C. Cudriga. Ray Allen T. Gabule. Rogie L. Gaviola. Renante Gawat. June Mark S. Gayoso. Charles James N. Gituaban. Gerald G. Gitarte. Shimer R. Patalingo. Jessie S. Ryan. Hazel Jane Claire M. Acuña. Adeline L. Agustin. Chantal Jean C. Bukawe. Rhea Jane M. Bustamante. Mary Love G. Caballo. Riza B. Kaday. Lori Ann N. Sinares. Mary Lou N. Cornelia. Alyra Francesca P. Daya. Annalyn M. Durang. Razel Ganzan. Hyacinth A. Gokong. Alexa Ronella B. Lunganay. Angela D. Moreno. Feby Rose A. Ramos. Danilyn C. Rosendo. Courtney Love A. San Pedro.
Grade 6 Hessenite pupils. Chloe A. Ayuno. Fritz Marion N. Batingal with high honors. Luigi P. Burdin with honors. Rustam T. Fashol. Alrafi M. Langilaw with honors. Javis J. B. Maghano. John Mark M. Mapupi. Christopher B. Nakwa. Neljan A. Nasaro. J. P. Ochavo. Jonathan B. Rojo. EJ T. Sumingit with honors. Alejandro Joshua T. Talavera. Raul Jr. D. Tari. Eduardo Jr. Y. Uba. John Michael B. Villagonzalo. Leah May B. Abragar with honors. Joanna Marie Ahero. Princess Glenzel R. Amora. Lady Weir P. Balolo. Catrice B. Bisonia with honors. Junaline B. Vico. Clarice M. Cariñosa. Cheska Nea P. Doncillo. LJ Lynn L. Enhammer. Regine C. Enoch. Jeneline L. Enson. Fe B. Galieros. Charlene Grace S. Go with honors. Joji Iris B. Grado. Christine Claire C. Labis. Mishka Kiel A. Montaño with honors. Jenny Rose E. Moso. K. P. Pabiliaran. Raizoe N. Rabia.
Grade 6 Topaz. Vince Nathaniel A. Abendaño. RG L. Acenas. Samuel L. Bacaro. Justin T. Baguhin. Kendrick S. Balaba. Kate A. Baqueta. Elvin Kagatan. James Adrian Cambray. John Mark G. Celio. Japet N. Elieso with honors. Blake Wixie M. Espinoza. Ariel Glenn S. Lunganay, Darwin E. Lupena, Lorimer Jr. B. Lumag, Rafael Dominic C. Mosqueda with honors, Eric Day P. Pacquiao, J. Mark M. Puklawan, Kent Rafael E. Kialkial, Ryan J. Ralar, Franz Anthony E. Santa Ana with honors, Jimuel D. Silmaro, Princess Joan A. Biruan, Nina Jean C. Cañada, Angel E. Digia, Kimi A. Gailua, Jelo Anika A. Helicami, Berlin F. L. Gonzalez, Precious Lian A. Hero with honors, Kilig Cristel B. Jaramillo, Erica Joy P. Manginsay, Elizabeth G. Masong, Charmel S. Oclarit, Alena R. Rayon, Erich A. Tijano, Felsis Joy L. Valerio, Crisrel F. Yanez with honors. Congratulations!
Grade 6 Jasper pupils: Harold John P. Aceves, Jeromel G. Bacos, Angelo T. Borgoñez, James T. Cabanez, John Mark A. Cloma, Prince J. I. Islet, Enrique John C. Fernandez, Mike Kent C. Fernandez, Jis A. Hawaii, Ivan Jake D. Magtuba, Luigi Maputol, Zach Cameron D. Matsumoto, Louis James A. Medrano, Khairudin M. Ubihero, Ryan Lee P. Okdas, Harley M. Oliveros, Ian S. Revilla, Peter John S. Sino, Cyrus John Tubi, Tricia Faye L. Abaw, Rian Jane A. Alo with honors, Marby A. Amistoso, Nikki V. Joy Amorsillo, Clarice Joy C. Arcular, Marijoy Balabat, Sheena May S. Banwag, Charis Ann Buktok, Precious H. Bulayog, Nixie C. Cabardo, Jasmine Z. Quizon, Erica P. Dumagit, Princess Laila I. Islet, Beverly Jane C. Permalino, Janine Labitad, Gwyneth D. Mabilanga, Giselle Ann M. Omelda, Lauren Pink L. Ramonida, Giselle U. Tankay, Princess Angel Wabi. Congratulations!
At this juncture, we will be hearing a special message coming from our regional director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayokot, saxophone. Let's watch this.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Thank you, RD Art, for that inspirational message for our graduates. And now we will be watching another message coming from our very own DepEd Secretary, Professor Lenore Magtoles Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate.
You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
And to inspire our graduates, it's an honor to introduce to you our guest speaker for this school year's virtual graduation. She is an alumna of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, formerly called Kagay-an Elementary School, and graduated with flying colors. She finished her secondary education at Cagayan de Oro College. She accomplished her baccalaureate degree at Cagayan de Oro College, Bachelor in Elementary Education, major in Social Studies, and currently taking up masteral units at Southern Philippine College. She joined the service in the Department of Education for 16 years now. She is an epitome of dedication and excellence. To wit, are her milestones in the department. She is a Bantula Awardee, first place Outstanding Teacher for Grade 1 category, district level, last December 2014. First place Outstanding Classroom Teacher with updated records. On December 2015, Bantula Awardee, first place Grade 1 category, district level. May 2015, she was awarded as an active member of medical and rescue team in Municipality of Dibuda, Bukidnon. Last December 2016, she was a champion in Saydama Teachers category. And she received a plaque of recognition for active performance in Barangay Kiliog, Dibuda, Bukidnon last May 2017. In journalism, she is also an active radio broadcasting coach for Filipino and English category, as well as a photojournalism coach for English category. Last 2013-2015, she was a winning coach, champion for the division level for both broadcasting and photojournalism. And she became a regional schools press conference qualifier coach. And her recent addition to her accolades, she is a CDO Seal Excellence Awardee as a member of the Division Radio Broadcasting Instruction Team. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker, Miss Evelyn A. Tuyor. Let's give her a round of applause.
To our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Cherime L. Limbaco, to our District Supervisor, Dr. Marife Ramos, to our beloved school principal, Mr. Candolin Il Kilit, students, parents, teachers, and visitors of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, a pleasant morning to all. We are very happy to be with you today in this very important moment in your life, your graduation. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, we are beyond honored to be a part of your journey towards your growth and success. We know that it was not very easy for you to experience the damages of this pandemic, but we are very proud of you of overcoming these hurdles. Amid this unfortunate phenomenon, you have been successful in your continuous academic progress and growth. Graduation is one of the most awaited occasions in students' life. I know that most of you wanted to go up the stage and receive your diplomas, wearing those togas and your parents walking with you by your side, and your teachers calling your name one by one. That was the tradition. But because of this COVID-19 pandemic, we really have to prioritize everyone's safety during this huge celebration. So with our screens connecting us today, I hope that my message of hope and motivation will reach into your heart. Like you, I started as a child with big dreams, and I started my dreams here in Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, formerly Kagay-an Elementary School. When the school opened in June 1986, I was in grade 1. Back then, the rooms were empty, and the school relied on community bayanihan, or known as Brigada Eskwela today. My father was a carpenter during this bayanihan. He donated trash cans and built cabinets and broom boxes for the classrooms. I was very loyal in this school from grade 1 to 6. And as you can see, I still stayed in this school as a professional teacher. I had many memorable experiences here when I was a student. My friends and I would often bath and swim by the river because back then, it was really clean and safe. Then we would play and secretly go and pick guavas. In our own dialect, mamayabas. Yes, I also did that when I was younger. My teacher would even get angry at me when I came late. Why? Kay mamayabas man. I don't really advise you, my dear students, to do that, but still, it was a fun story to share. And soon enough, I graduated here in elementary with honors. So I finished elementary. Now what? There's high school, and after high school, they still have college. These two stages of our lives is very important because they prepare us for our working life. Not in a way that it will determine our level of success, but it will really help you to put yourselves out there in the path you want to take. And I choose the path of being a teacher. One of the reasons why I choose to be a teacher is because I was surrounded by the teachers. You see, our house is actually near the school. Some teachers of the school who lived in far areas rented rooms in our house. And two of them happened to be my teachers. Because of this, I was exposed to their work. Oftentimes, I helped them check the worksheets and papers. Needless to say, I really like it and really influenced me to be like them. In college, I took up Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in Social Studies. This time, it wasn't really all fun and rainbows. I and my two siblings are in college, and we were enrolled in the same school. This meant that my mother and my father would have to pay 3 tuition fees every month, My mother was a housewife and the salary of my father as a carpenter was really not enough to pay our tuition. So there was a time that my mother talked the three of us, me and my other two siblings, and told us that they cannot pay the tuition and one of us has to quit school. I don't want to quit school, but I also don't want to be a burden, especially to my father. I know how much sweat and blood he has poured just to provide us. There are times when he accidentally hit his finger with a hammer and it bled. Since then, I really promised myself that I will do whatever I can to graduate, repay my parents' sacrifices, and give them a better life. So when my mother told us that one of us has to quit college, I applied to become a student assistant or SA in our school. I was accepted then and assigned at the registrar's office. This means now that I can pay my tuition and top of that, I can receive and get my allowance. It's a good thing, isn't it? So every day from 7:30 in the morning until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I was working as a student assistant. And after that, I have to move very quick because my classes starts at 5 in the afternoon. This has been my everyday routine in school. I also make my classmates' projects and even accept term paper typing just to have an additional income. It was very difficult then, but I was determined. Never in my life did I think of giving up. I just continued fighting. I continued sacrificing for my future. Every day I would remind myself that this is just a temporary situation, that this is just a temporary sacrifices. One day, all of this will end up and will be successful. I will graduate and I will achieve everything that my parents and I dreamed of. Despite being a working student, I've learned to balance my academic and extracurricular life. I became an officer in our social studies club and education department representative of chess competition during the school's intramurals. Soon, with hard work and with complete determination, I graduated college with above average grades. I also passed the licensure examination for teachers, and now I am the teacher Lynn you know today. With these printed modular classes and home quarantine today, I know that my academic life and your academic is quite different. For young students like you, it was surely hard to adopt this new learning environment. You were suddenly forced to stay at home and heavily rely on your modules. There were less teacher supervision and more on independent learning. All of us were put into unfamiliar environment and situation. But guess what? You conquer it all. Your batch is the first batch ever experienced something like this. It was hard, but you redeemed yourself. You proved that your ambitions were heavier than these trials. You excelled with determination and you fought for your dreams. The school and the community applauds your hard work and your passion. I am sure that above all, your parents feel so much pride and joy of you. Now, my dear students, as you end up this chapter of your life, I'll give you 4 challenges. 1. Be proud. You are individuals with so many stories to tell and so many talents to show. You are capable of doing anything that you set your mind to. And someday you will realize that your existence has a great impact to the world. So take pride of who you are and own your identity because you are destined to be someone great and do something great. 2. Be brave. It has been said that the first step is always the hardest, and I challenge you to take the first step. Be brave. To start conversation with new classmates, be brave. To ask for help when you need it. To take risks, be brave. Remember that it is better to make mistakes than to not make mistakes at all. Why? Because you've learned from your mistakes. When you win something, you prove that you are good. But when you lose, you will learn that you can be better. So, my dear students, be brave to do it because you can do it. Third, be resilient. Life will always have its ups and downs, and most of the time, it can be unpredictable. Similar to our COVID-19 situation, problems may rise when we least expect it. So, like a bamboo, learn to bend amid the storms. Adapt to a new eras and learn to be flexible. You see, life is like mathematics. The teacher will not give you problems that you cannot solve. There are always solutions to our problems. Perhaps you would fall behind. Remember that you can always get back and continue your journey. And I would like to quote a famous proverb, fall back 7, get back 8. Lastly, be faithful. I challenge you to carry your love and faith in your God everywhere you go. We are all His creations and know that He will never forsake us. In hard times and in good times, pray. Communicate with Him. Tell Him all your worries and share with Him all your success. Pray to Him and He will help you. Remember in Psalm 46 verse 1, God is our refuge and strength, a very present in trouble. Actually, let's make that 5. My 5th challenge to you, my dear students, is that I want you to look up to your parents right now. Go on, look at them. I want you to show them your beautiful smiles and say, Ma, Pa, daghan kaayong salamat sa gugma og sakripisyo nga imong gihatag kanako. Can you do it? To the families and teachers of our graduates, thank you so much for your genuine support. You have been with them through every step of their journey, and you are part of their success. We are beyond grateful of the time, dedication, and efforts that you have poured into your children during these hard times. You have made this journey possible, and we are very happy to celebrate with you today. With all of this said, I will no longer take much time in this momentous celebration. I wish you all the best in your endeavors, and may your future hold fruitful opportunities for you. Believe in your dreams and strive for who you want to become. We, your Pedro, Oloy, and Rose Senior Elementary School family is so proud of you, my dear students. Congratulations, Batch 2020-2021.
Congratulations to our academic awardees and their parents. A big hand for their exemplary achievements. For the message of gratitude, let us listen to our learner with high honors, Riley E. Perez. Let us give him a round of applause.
Strengthen the quality of education amidst COVID-19 pandemic. This year's theme highlights the vitals of learners' rights to inclusive and quality education without compromising the health and safety of the learners, parents, and teachers amid pandemic. Our salute to our DepEd officials who remained firm in its decision to continue education regardless of COVID-19 pandemic challenge. To our Education Secretary, Professor Leonor Mactolis-Briones, Honorable Mayor Oscar S. Moreno, our Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Cherime L. Limbaco, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Rowena H. Paraon, our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Marife A. Ramos, our School Principal, Candolin L. Kilit, our guest speaker, Miss Evelyn A. Tuyor, teachers, dear parents, and fellow graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant afternoon to all of you. After 6 long years of acquiring our basic education, we are now ready to move forward another step higher in the ladder of our quest to greater level of educational heights. This school year started off with the challenges, which seems hard to believe that we're able to conquer those, and that today We are to reap the fruit of our labor, celebrate our success and perseverance. We would like to share this victory to all of you. The school year in the new normal education is a journey full of challenges. But I am amazed that despite these challenges, we, the students, are striving to learn and finish our elementary education. The road that we have taken is not easy, considering that we needed to adjust to different learning modalities to continue our education. Let me say this. Thank you for not giving up. Last year, before the start of classes, I do not know what to expect. All I want to do is to go back to school and meet my classmates again. But when my parents informed me that it will be a modular and online distance learning, I do not know the difficulties that I will experience along the way. I thought that this situation will only last for a month, but I was wrong. I admit that I am not that sharp-witted. However, I made sure that I am doing my best in answering all the modules. Today, I can say that trials and failures should not hinder us from learning. Rather, let us transform these challenges into opportunities and let them strengthen our character. On behalf of every student here, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to all the teachers and mentors we've had. You were the candles that shed light on our path in our conquest for acquiring the best of our education and shaping our characters. Despite the hardships tantamount to insurmountable heights brought by this pandemic, thank you for dedicating your precious time and imparting your wisdom to all of us. I am also taking this opportunity to thank the special people who have made my achievements possible. I might not be able to mention all of you by name, but know that I am a millionfold times grateful to everyone who has put me on this achievement today. To my advisor, Miss Carmela T. Jaculan, I am so grateful of your sincerity in molding and encouraging us to be always at our best. Thank you for being so understanding to all of us as your students. To my parents, from the bottom of my heart, a great thank you for the unconditional love, measurable care, time, effort, and even for reminding me every time I forget to do what should be done. Without you, I could not make this achievement possible. I hope I made you happy. Most of all, I thank God for His unceasing guidance and for giving us the strength to carry forward, not just with our academics, but most importantly, in embracing His words. Because no matter how we plan for ourselves, if it is not in accordance to His, it will never prosper. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future." With this promise, let us trust God's ways. To my fellow graduates, today we did not just end up one glorious chapter of our lives, but rather we are just commencing the new and more challenging part of our studies, the high school life. What we have been through this school year is a wake-up call that we need to build closer relationship to God and to our family. Let us then boldly step forward for the fulfillment of our dreams through God's intervention. Congratulations, fellow graduates. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.
Congratulations to all our graduates and all awardees. Let us now watch this video for the Pledge of Loyalty to be led by Shahana Lay V. Mulawan.
Fellow graduates, please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. Pledge of Loyalty. We, the member of the graduating class, herein pledge our willingness to carry out the educational goals, strengthen the quality of education amidst COVID-19 pandemic in the best way we can for the welfare of all, our loyalty to Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, West 2 District, that provides us the basic skills for the development and to do full share expected from us by our parents, administrators, barangay officials, and countrymen. So help us God.
Hi, good day everyone, and to our grade 6 graduates, grade 6 finishers, congratulations to all of you. Congratulations also to your parents and families, and also of course to the faculty and staff of the school that you attended to, and congratulations to the Department of Education. Congratulations to the community. Grade 6 graduations are always very special. You know, I was once a product of the public elementary education. I finished my grade 6 in one central school in Balingasag, and I really value that. I really saw the importance of elementary education. That's when you learn how to read and write, you learn how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply and divide. That's when you learn good manners and right conduct. That's when you learn many other things in life, no? And that's when you begin begin with friendship from people you don't know, from your peers, no? Begin with your memories, to build the memories with your classmates, and these memories will certainly be very, very meaningful and handy and supportive as you grow older. So, to all the graduates and the parents and the teachers and everybody, congratulations and all the best in your next undertaking. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong, everyone. Thank you.
At this juncture, we would like to invite our graduates to sing along with our audio-video presentation for their graduation song.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two, and I'm grateful for the time we put in. we've known each other our whole life, or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment.
At this juncture, our school principal, Mr. Candeline Elkilit, will acknowledge the various people behind the success of this virtual graduation and give his closing remarks.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Before we close this day's ceremonies, I'd like to take this opportunity to say, on behalf of the faculty, staff of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School, congratulations both the graduates and the family and friends who have helped us arrive at this moment. Our dear graduates, it is clearly seen your outstanding achievements and its well-deserved pride. Though that's not merely the end of awarding of medals and certificates, so exactly what this celebration means is not the highlight of great applause, but such awards and achievements received, but rather accentuating the individuality on how far you set your limits. Just think about all the brought us here in this momentous occasion, all the trials, laughters, and sacrifice too great to recall. Moreover, as we have observed some things change, as we witness your divine, fruitful journey come to an end today. Another doors open with a lot of opportunities, chances, challenges, and pursuits. Time will come that you will apply what you have learned. To our parents, teachers, Kamituan Barangay Council, stakeholders, and DepEd family, my warmest congratulations of your great contribution on the success of those momentous events of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School. Once again, congratulations, Batch 2020-2021.
Thank you, sir. And that concludes our virtual graduation ceremony. Congratulations to all our graduates, awardees, and parents. May you all stay safe and healthy. With the singing of the Cagayan de Oro March, the graduation ceremony of Pedro, Oloy, and Roa Senior Elementary School is hereby concluded. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cagayan de Oro March.
Inspiration they have left for us to serve you.